So I'm kicking this off. I'm kicking this event off, and it's going to be an ongoing event. And we'll be talking. We'll be doing these sessions about career, business, startups, and whatnot. And we are kicking this off with a relatively common topic. We are going to talk about project management today. How you can grow to be a project manager, what your career journey should be if you want to get into project management, what project management exactly is. So we're going to talk about all those things, and I have Rajat with me today. Rajat is a project manager with us. So with no further ado, I'll just get him on the live stream. Hi, Rajat.
Hey Manshu, hi everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm good, doing good. Hey Manshu, how are you?
Great, great, perfect. Rajat, welcome to the event. So we are going to talk about project management a little bit, but before we talk about that, could you give a little bit of an introduction? I didn't touch anything about your background, what you've done. I know you've done some great work. So why don't you talk about that a little bit, and we'll go from there.
All right, thank you Manshu. So basically, I'm Rajat. I am from Chandigarh itself. I have about 5 years of experience. So most of the experience of mine is into the QA, and then from the QA, I started off, a journey of project management, and I was given a few projects to become a project manager. And back like 1 year back, I started this journey. But with startups, I have learned a lot, and I look forward to being a great project manager and then further a product manager.
Yeah, great, perfect. So Rajat, why don't you talk about your role overall as a project manager at Applify, what you do, and what exactly is project management all about?
All right, so at Amplify, yes, I am a project manager. uh, what my role is about, it's more about team and about the client. It's I take the requirements, whatever I get from the business analysts and different teams after the sales are closed. So the project comes in, I do a few meetings with the clients. I understand their business. So this is the most important thing. In any project management role, you have to understand what your client needs, what is their business, what do they want to achieve with that business, what is their financial model. They want to give freemium, they want to give premium, whatever it is. So you should be able to know all the flow of all those things. So I try to understand those business techniques, those ideas, whatever are those. And then with my technical team, I sit with them, I plan the things, how the things are going to be executed. So starting from the, if we talk about SDLC, starting from the requirement gathering phase, that is done by the business analyst. But after that, design phase until the project is live and into maintenance. So my role keeps on going there, and I work with designers, developers, and everybody to make projects successful, to make our clients successful. uh, Project management, if we talk about like what is this, basically it is uh, a role where you have to be proactive enough, you have to take responsibilities, because somebody's trusting on you, on your they want to launch their business, they want to start their startups.
Yeah,
So they want to actually be successful with their ideas. So they're giving you a responsibility that you understand these requirements, and you make your team understand what is going to happen with each step, with each feature which we are going to build. So it
yeah,
is very important for a project manager to understand what is the roadmap, and to build those roadmaps for the developers. It's
right.
not a very a simple process. It's challenging and complicated as well, but it is really exciting. And the QA journey has led me to project management.
Mhm.
I started off as a QA, as I introduced, but as a QA, I was able to understand clients' requirements, clients' needs. Then I was just upgrading myself to know what a project manager does. And I got a great mentor when I was working with the first organization of myself. And then that mentor has always taught me things about project management, and I have always listened to them. And those were like great tips. and this is how I landed here. And this is about project management and my role basically.
Awesome. Perfect, perfect. So I want to also understand, how does someone get into project management? You yourself started off as a QA and you eventually got into project management. If some other people are interested, what can be the right career path for them? Can a developer get into project management? Can a QA of course can get into project management since you've done it? Can a marketing person get into project management, or anyone else for that matter? Can an HR get into project management? Is that possible? So why don't you touch that a little bit? And what exactly do they need to do if they want to get into project management?
All right. So Manshu, on this question, I think we have so many resources available these days, so many people to interact, and like we are having this session, so we can definitely help out people to become project managers. So if you're asking me that can an HR or maybe a marketing guy or a developer, they can be project managers or not? So they just need to understand the crux of the business actually. If they have that understanding and they can build that understanding into themselves, that their client is expecting something, what is that expectations? It is not just about the communication, but what do they want to achieve? If you keep on practicing this one, like I started off by studying, and when people or interns ask me how should I get into project management, that's when I tell them, just go and read what is Cred doing, just go and read what is Zomato doing, how did they start, what was their MVP.
Right.
So all these requirements, if you are able to understand and just keep practicing about these things, keep studying about various startups and various ideas whatever are in the market right now, and keep on practicing what a project manager does. So just find a mentor for yourself, and keep talking to people on LinkedIn, what is their role, what do they do. So it's not a rocket science to become a project manager. It's a fairly easy job, but to
Yeah.
survive there, to understand and make people successful is the challenging job, and which is
Right.
exciting as well.
Great, great. And
Yeah.
since you talked a little bit about freshers and interns coming to you, what are the career roadmap for them? Do they get What do they do exactly to get into a project management role? Shall they start taking some courses right now, or what should they do to get there?
Right. So, I mean, courses definitely help theoretically. Uh, Whenever we study about a course, so I mean, it will definitely help you to achieve the things in the long term. You will know the technical terms exactly. So it is very important to take courses. People sometimes misunderstand the courses. That it's just a 2-day course. What will I read? What will I learn? But those technical terms will help you definitely in the long term process. So when I'll just take a small example. When I was doing this certification of ISTQB, I was reading a lot theoretical, but it did not tell actually how the testing needs to be done. What do you have to look in one application or in one web application? So it doesn't tell you that, but definitely it tells you the right process, the right path. So certifications and these kind of Scrum Master certifications, or this PMP, there's CAPM. There's a lot of courses in the market, and also we have different learning platforms, Coursera, Udemy. There are a hell lot of the courses there. So just go there and explore yourself, explore that side, watch videos, take notes. But yes, I mean, theoretical is important. And these days, if you talk about interns now, these days I'm hearing about this new role which is very popular and very much demanding, that is called project coordination. So if interns are starting as developers, or even if they are starting as QAs, they can
Mhm.
get into project coordination. And project coordination will have a small set of project management activities that will help the project managers to achieve the right application or the right requirements for their clients. So
Right.
project coordination will be a great option, and many companies are providing this role even to the freshers. And it's a great start, I think. And even the developers or QS, anybody get into project coordination. Start slow, and just keep on upgrading yourself. Read about things, talk to people. This is the what I have, Himanshu.
Great, great. And can you also talk about what exactly did you do step by step? to get into project management? Because I think you started off with TCS. So what exactly did you do there, and how eventually did you get to project management?
Okay. So, Himanshu, I was a QA with TCS, and I was handling this project of one of our clients. And in this project, there it turned out to be a huge mess from the development side. So there was an audit conducted on this project.
Mhm.
That's when my project manager stepped in and told me that you have to present this audit. And I was a fresher, Imanshu. I was having very low confidence. I couldn't speak to people much. I mean, this is very natural. But my project manager told me that you have to present this audit. Then I studied about what audit is all about,
Yeah.
what is there in the audits, what can we do in the audits, actually what will happen in the audits. So I collected a few reports from previous projects and collected a few feedbacks from different people. So that audit actually went very well. And it was just about the homework, that what kind of test cases did I run, what kind of uh, test scripts did I draft, and all those were very much uh, to the point, and everything went very well. So my project manager told me, Rajat, why don't you step in and do the audits for all the projects. It was like internal audit for all the projects.
Yeah.
So whosoever does the audit is kind of a backup project manager with TCS. So
Okay.
whosoever is handling the audit processes. So I was the youngest backup project manager with TCS, just because my project manager gave me that role. You will handle the audits.
Right. And was it more
So
of a coordinator role, or was it a full-fledged project management role?
no, it was not a full-fledged project management role. It was just a coordination role. So I
So
was
that
just
was the
handling.
stepping stone for you to actually
Yes, yes, I
go
was given
towards
that.
project management.
Yeah, and with this experience, I want to tell everybody, all the interns, don't be afraid of getting some extra activities or putting your hands into extra activities.
Right.
Definitely, it has resulted very good for me, and maybe it will result even great for you. So this
Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
I want to tell. Yeah, and with that foundation being laid, I was given that project management, backup project management role. So
Yeah.
that opened many steps. I was given a team lead position. Then after that, I was leading a team there of myself. And then when I joined another startup, there also I joined as the head of QA, and my role was just to lead the team of the QAs. But
Mhm.
somewhere I had those communication skills and the management skills which were coming from TCS. I was improving the processes of the quality, but my leaders gave me this opportunity and they told me, why don't you become a project manager? And it was lockdown, and you know uh, it was a sports betting application, and I
Mhm.
did not know about sports betting, but I had to do my homework. There was like sleepless nights, but it has resulted out great for me, Manchu. I mean, this 1 year journey for me, it was amazing. And I mean, everybody should explore new side of things. Just don't be into their comfort zone, and
Exactly.
keep exploring. You
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
what is coming to you.
Absolutely. Like it's written right back there, push yourself, because nobody else is going to do that for you. So you have to push yourself to your limits, and do something great with your life. So yeah, I think this was a quick session about what project management is and how can you get into project management, and what are the important steps that you need to take. For example, I think the biggest learning that I can take out of this is that get into a project coordinator role. It doesn't mean, sometimes
Yeah,
people might think that I'm getting into a project coordinator role, but I need to get into a project management role. But that's actually a stepping stone for that. And
exactly.
I think that's a great thing to do. Again, we are going to keep doing these sessions every Sunday, and we'll be talking about career, business, startups, and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned. If you like this video, if you like this live stream, do support us. Give it a like, give it a comment, share with your friends, and share with interns, freshers, whosoever you know. This might be really helpful for someone, and we are trying to just help out people. Feel free to add Rajat, add me on LinkedIn, and we'll stay in touch. With that, Rajat, I'll let you go. Your time is precious, so yeah, enjoy your weekend. We'll connect back sometime next week for sure at work, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to the next session, and we'll start taking Q and A's as people send comments to these videos. We'll pick those up and talk about those in the coming sessions.
Sure. Thank you, Manshu, for having me here.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank